Welcome back to our channel. If you've ever glanced at your loose change and wondered if it might be worth more than 20 cents, you could be right. Today we're diving into the world of rare and valuable Australian 20-cent coins, some of which are fetching serious money from collectors around the country. From minting eras to rare years, these little coins could be hiding big value. So grab your coin jars and let's find out. If you've got treasure in your pocket, let's get started. First up, in 1966, Australia made the switch from pounds, shillings and pence to dollars and cents. As part of this monumental change, the Royal Australian Mint issued a range of new coins, including the now iconic 20-cent piece featuring a platypus design by Stuart Devlin. Over 58 million 20-cent coins were struck that year, but not all of them were created equal, and this is where things get interesting for collectors. There were minting anomalies, variations, and even some scarce high-grade coins that now command significant prices on the collector's market. Most circulated 1966 20-cent coins are worth only a little over face value, between $1 to $5 or depending on where. However, uncirculated coins or coins in proof condition can fetch $20 to $50 or more. The big winners: coins with mint errors such as clipped plankets, die cracks or off-center strikes. These error coins can be valued at $100 or more, especially if the error is prominent and the coin remains in excellent condition. There's also the famous wavy baseline error on the number 2 in 20, highly prized by collectors. Now let's talk about something every collector dreams of: a full mint roll of 1966 20-cent coins. These come with coins sealed in a paper or plastic roll, usually from the Royal Australian Mint. A pristine, unopened mint roll can be incredibly valuable. Why? Because it offers the chance of multiple high-grade, uncirculated coins and even a possible error coin or two. As of today, a full original roll of 1966 20-cent coins can be valued at over $1,000 depending on condition and provenance. If you're lucky enough to own one, hold onto it or get it appraised. Over the last decade, interest in vintage Australian decimal coins has surged. Factors like the rising popularity of coin channels, online marketplaces like eBay and collector forums have driven up demand, especially for first-year coins like the 1966 20-cent. Prices continue to edge higher. A single coin in MS65 grade or above might fetch $50 to $100, and if it's slabbed by PCGS or NGC with a high grade, it could be worth even more. Full mint rolls are becoming rarer each year, making them a hot target for serious investors. So how can you tell if your 1966 20-cent coin is worth more than 20 cents? First, check the condition. Does it still have luster? Are there any major scratches, dings, or signs of wear? Next, look for rare errors, especially the wavy 2. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the baseline of the number 2 in 20. If it curves upward in a wave-like shape, you might be holding a coin worth hundreds of dollars. Finally, consider sending high-quality coins to a professional grading service. That authentication can dramatically increase its market value. Beyond monetary value, the 1966 20-cent coin holds deep nostalgic and cultural significance. It's the first of its kind, introduced during a pivotal moment in Australian history. Many collectors start their decimal collections with this coin. It symbolizes change, progress, and national identity. The platypus design remains one of the most beloved images on Australian coinage. For many numismatists, owning a full mint roll from 1966 is like owning a piece of Australia's transformation into the modern age. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Australia's coinage history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss a video. We regularly uncover hidden gems, assess coin values, and share insider tips to help you become a smarter collector. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, this channel is your hub for all things coin related. We also offer giveaways, special live auctions, and community Q&As, so stick around and be part of the conversation. Now we want to hear from you. Do you have a 1966 20-cent coin? Maybe a full roll tucked away in a drawer? Have you ever found a wavy 2 in your collection? Drop a comment below and share your story. We read every comment and we might even feature your coin in an upcoming video. Also, let us know what other Australian coins you'd like us to cover next. We are always looking for new treasures to spotlight, and your suggestions help shape the future of this channel. To sum it up, the 1966 Australian 20-cent coin isn't just currency, it's a historical artifact. Whether you're holding a single circulated coin or a full mint roll, it's worth taking a closer look. You could be sitting on a collector's item worth significantly more than 20 cents. Remember to preserve your coins properly, stay informed, and join communities that share your passion. Next up, first minted in 1966 alongside Australia's decimal currency changeover, the 20-cent coin quickly became a staple in everyday transactions, but the 1974 version has a special place in collectors' hearts. Designed by Stuart Devlin, the coin features the iconic platypus gliding through the water, a truly elegant representation of Australia's native wildlife and a symbol of national pride. In 1970, for over 50 million of these coins were struck at the Royal Australian Mint. That's a huge mintage, which might make you wonder, can it really be valuable? Well, the answer is yes, but only under certain conditions. While most circulated coins are worth their face value of 20 cents, uncirculated or high-grade specimens can command much higher prices in the numismatic market. For instance, a 1974 20-cent coin in mint state, MS65 or higher, can sell for $10 to $30 depending on demand and condition. If you're lucky enough to have a proof version or a coin that has never been touched by human hands, yes, those exist, you might be looking at an even higher value, sometimes fetching $50 or more at auction or from specialized collectors. But rarity isn't everything. Condition is king in coin collecting. A coin with scratches, discoloration, or wear will fetch much less than one that looks like it just came off the press. Look out for lustrous surfaces, clear edges, and strong platypus detail. Coins stored in albums or capsules tend to retain value far better than those that have rattled around in pockets for decades. Another fascinating aspect of the 1974 20-cent is the potential for errors and varieties. While none are officially listed as rare, collectors often search for double strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These minting mistakes can turn a humble coin into a mini jackpot for the keen-eyed hobbyist. So be sure to check both sides carefully under a good light or magnifying glass. If you're new to the hobby or have a stash of old coins sitting around, now is a great time to start learning. Coins like the 1970 for 20 cent are a perfect entry point. Affordable, historic, and packed with potential for discovering something special. Plus, they connect you directly to the past. Every coin tells a story, and every year has its own piece of economic and political history. And just a heads up, don't be fooled by overly optimistic listings online. A lot of sellers list common 20-cent coins for hundreds of dollars, hoping to catch an unsuspecting buyer. Always check prices from reputable sources like recent auction sales, coin catalogs, or certified dealers. Knowledge is your best tool when navigating the coin world. Before we wrap up, let's go over the key facts one more time. The 1974 Australian 20-1 coin was minted in over 50 million copies, features a beautiful platypus design by Stuart Devlin, and can be worth more than face value if found in excellent condition. Look for high-grade coins, error types, and uncirculated examples to maximize your collector value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Australian coinage, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. We've got more rare coin reviews, collecting tips, and behind-the-scenes minting stories coming up. Drop a comment below if you have a 1974 20-cent coin. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering history in your pocket. Next up, the 1981 20-cent coin features the iconic platypus design on the reverse, crafted by renowned artist Stuart Devlin. On the obverse is the second effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This version of the 20-cent coin was minted in huge numbers, but not all were created equal. There are several varieties and origins of this coin that can dramatically affect its value. Let's break them down and see what makes some of these coins more desirable than others. In 1981, Australia experienced a coin production crunch and outsourced some of its minting. As a result, 1981 20-cent coins were struck not just at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, but also overseas. Notably, coins were minted at the Royal Mint in Lantrezant, UK, and the Royal Canadian Mint. The total mintage surpassed 158 million, with the Canadian and UK mints Contributing significantly, these foreign minted coins can have subtle differences, and collectors are always on the lookout. So how do you know where your coin was minted? While the coins don't carry visible mint marks, keen-eyed collectors can spot differences in the design, particularly around the platypus and the Queen's portrait. For example, UK minted coins typically have slightly softer details and different rim characteristics. Canadian versions often exhibit a glossier finish. These variants are minor, but to a collector they mean everything, especially when it comes to completing a full set. Now to the big question, what are these coins worth? A circulated 1981 20-cent coin is generally worth face value 20 cents. However, uncirculated examples, especially those struck in higher quality by the Canadian or UK mints, can fetch between $2 and $10 AUD depending on condition and provenance. Coins in mint rolls or brilliant uncirculated book condition can be worth even more, and that brings us to one of the hottest items in coin collecting today, the elusive coin mint roll. A mint roll typically contains 50 uncirculated coins tightly wrapped and issued directly from the mint or a bank. For the 1981 20C coin rolls that are still sealed, especially those marked from the Royal Australian Mint, are extremely collectible. The value of these rolls depends on their condition, originality and source. As of 2025, a genuine 1981 20-cent RAM roll can command $100 to $350, and some have sold for more at auction due to their pristine preservation and rarity. Collectors love mint rolls for a few key reasons. Firstly, they guarantee uncirculated condition, meaning coins haven't been handled or damaged. Secondly, rolls offer the chance to find high-grade coins, sometimes even error coins, untouched since their production. And finally, they represent a historical snapshot, a sealed time capsule from 1981. For investors and serious collectors, buying rolls can be a strategic move, especially as certain years gain value. Speaking of errors, always check your 1981 20C coins for misstrikes, double rims, die cracks, or off-center platypuses. These minting mistakes can push the value of a single coin well above standard prices. Some reported errors in 1981 coins have fetched over $50 to $100 odd, depending on severity and uniqueness. If you're going through a roll, watch closely. Even a minor anomaly can turn an everyday coin into a collectible treasure. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post weekly videos covering rare coins, how to spot valuable varieties, collecting tips and market updates. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a find. Share your experiences in the comments. Do you own a mint roll or a unique variant? We'd love to hear your story and showcase it in a future episode. To wrap it up, the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While common in circulation, its variants, mint sources and condition can significantly influence its value. Whether you're a casual collector or an investor, this coin is a must-watch for your portfolio. Keep an eye out for mint rolls, study those details carefully, and most importantly, enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.